Welcome to Kids Storytime Book Club. Today we'll be reading Gratitude is My Superpower, a children's book about giving thanks and practicing positivity by Alicia Ortega. And as we read along, you'll find out why we have these rocks here. Did you know that being grateful can really be a superpower? I didn't either. Well, let's read along and find out why. But before we get started, make sure to give us a thumbs up, click that subscribe button right down there, and let's get started with our read aloud today. Hi, my name is Betsy, and this is Mr. T. I'm only 7, but he is 70. You wouldn't know to look at him. He never seems to age. He slowly moves around the house and doesn't have a cage. One day when I was playing with him, I suddenly felt quite sad. "What's the matter?" Mom said. "You're usually so glad." "It's Mr. T," I said to her. "I think there's something wrong. To carry that big house all day, he has to be so strong. Do you think it stops him from having fun like me? I've never seen him run or jump, as happy as can be." "Oh, my dear, you mustn't worry. Mr. T is fine. Turtles have different needs in life. They're not like yours or mine. The nature of a turtle is harmless, quiet, and shy. They love to hide inside their shells when people pass them by. So Mr. T is very grateful for everything he's got, which means he doesn't worry about things he has not." "Let's play a game together," Mom said. "I'll call it gratitude. It helps you understand Mr. T. Are you in the mood?" Mom takes me to the garden just behind the flowers. Picking up a stone, she says, "This has superpowers." Every time you're upset when things don't go as planned, you take out your gratitude stone and hold it in your hand. The stone will work its magic, and soon you'll begin to see everything that's happening is how it's meant to be. No sooner had we gone inside, the sky began to rain. Tears began to fill my eyes. I wanted to go out again. Remembering my special stone, I squeezed it with all my might. What could I be grateful for when rain is in my sight? But when I remembered, without it, plants won't grow, fish wouldn't live in the sea, and rivers wouldn't flow. Thank you, sky, for raining. You're really rather clever. Now I know the job you do. You can rain whenever. Next morning, when it's time to wake, my body's filled with dread. Going to school is the last thing I want. I'd rather stay home instead. Beneath my pillow is a stone. I squeeze it once again, remembering the friends I'd see and my teacher, Mrs. Blaine. At school I had forgotten. Today was sibling day. I don't have any siblings, so I didn't know what to say. My stone will have the answer, I thought. I'll squeeze it and we'll see. Of course, I said, I'm grateful because I have Mr. T. At dinner time, it worked again when Mom put down my plate. No yummy cake, but rice and veg, which I didn't appreciate. But when I remember the children who aren't as lucky as me, to have healthy, warm meal cooked by their mommy. At bedtime, when I'm not tired and want to play instead, I'm grateful for my turtle PJs and warm, cozy bed. But then I remember I'm not even carrying the stone. Mom, I shout, I did gratitude and I did it on my own. Of course you did, my darling, because gratitude is in there. Upon my heart she places her hand, with the other she strokes my hair. So gratitude's in all of us, I said, and all we have to do is stop and think how grateful we are instead of feeling blue. Next day during playtime, there is a new boy there, with shiny braces on his teeth and curly light brown hair. Tears are falling down his face. He wished he had not moved, a decision made by his parents and he had not approved. I tell him of the gratitude stone and ask if we can find something to be thankful for that he can bear in mind. He holds the stone and thinks a minute, a smile across his face. I'm thankful for our new home. The garden has so much space. Look at all these different gratitude thoughts. Dad's thinking, I'm grateful to have a family, a house, and my job. Mom is thinking, I'm grateful to have Betsy and my husband Bob. Betsy's saying, I'm grateful to have a lovely teacher and a Barbie doll. What's the turtle thinking? Mr. T, he's thinking, I'm grateful to live with Betsy instead of at the zoo. Now every time I go out, I make sure to have with me at least one stone to pass on along with my story. The more we share about gratitude, the happier we will be. Will you share this story and help other children like me? And this, you guys, is the author, Alicia Ortega. I'm grateful for my little readers and their parents too. Wow, that's really cool, a message from the author. And what does Leo say? I'm grateful to have football boots and a soccer ball. And look at this exciting activities at the end of the book to help us practice gratitude. And a little project of your own. Find a nice stone, carry it for 5 days with you to remind you to be thankful in the evening, and write 3 things you could be thankful for during this day. So look, we found a few stones. And we can pick one, maybe the gray one. And this is the one we'll carry around and make sure we write things that we're grateful for. And these are the different categories that you could fill in that you're grateful for. A person, a thing, a food, a place. And there's also special notes included from the author in the end of the book. And more wonderful books about practicing kindness, breathing, acceptance, and we can collect them all and read aloud at home. Thanks for reading along with us today, friends, and joining us on Kids Storytime Book Club. Make sure to give us that thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.